check. Yeah. Actually, that's a little tight, to be honest. I'm not sure. So, in my head, it makes sense that the clay shrinks and the hole should get bigger. I'm not sure about my logic now. I just want to make sure that if it does shrink, if the hole does shrink, then there's still enough room for the tea light to get in. Because if the tea light doesn't fit, then it loses its primary purpose. Just give it a little more trim, just to make sure there's a little leeway. Yeah, that's enough. I'll just double check the other one as well. Yeah, plenty of room. So one lot. Basic mark. I'll refine the shape as I go. A bit fast now. Alright, gonna tidy it up. Once it's out. Not quite the right shape, I don't think. Yeah, getting there. So I think because the shoulder's a bit kind of squarer around the top of this is a bit, doesn't quite look right. Yeah, that's okay. Trim all that bit there. Bit there. Okay. Yeah, let's double check the tea light. Oh, enough wiggle room. So yeah, that's those three ready for decoration at least. They're all a little bit different to each other. I quite like them. Each their own little differences. Take that sharp edge off while it's still soft. Yeah, I'll think about how to decorate those. Now, let's get this trimmed, and then I'll do some throwing. I just need to get it centered on the wheel. Okay. So it's centered. Get it stuck on, and then trim the space down. Not going to do too much with it again. So I did trim some of the inside out to help me turn one of my chimneys. So I'll just keep it simple. Got a little foot ring on it. It's a bit tall actually. A shorter handle tool. Got a bit more control over this. Where it's particularly wobbly. little foot ring. Nothing too fancy, nothing too tall either. So I don't want to go too deep on this base. Just to go through the bottom of it. After trimming the outs to the inside. Actually, it's something I didn't do. Didn't sign my chimineas. I realised I don't think I signed my pig actually. I signed it after I put the pink underglaze on. Can't remember if I did. Never mind. I'll be keeping him, so I'm sitting in my kitchen. I'll know who made him. Tidy that up a bit. There we go. So yeah, I'll probably fire this. Keep it as a vase or something. Yeah, I could actually just keep it as a chuck to throw other similar shaped things in. But I probably won't. I don't know if I'll make any more of those specific shapes again. That's quite nice. Yeah, you can put a few little flowers in there. And I've got it tumbling. A bit different. Okay, right. Cleaned off. Let's put this down because I'm holding it for no reason. Right, so I've done all my trimming. What I want to do now is throw a couple of things. So I'm going to start off with the bird bath. So I threw some kind of wide plate-like bird feeders the other day with holes in them so the water could drain out. That was loud. But this one's going to be an actual bird bath, so I'm going to try and throw it a bit taller than the shallow dishes I did for the feeders. Actually, what I could do, that's an idea. I could do a pair, so one as a feeder, one as a bath. One with holes for draining the water, one without. Throw them to a fairly similar shape. Decorate them similarly. Make a nice pair of hanging things for birds. Right, so just cleaning up the dryish clay from the splash pan because we're about to get wet. I'm going to throw both of these on backs. I have enough backs behind me. Get my magic cloth out. Grips are lovely. Just get a little bit of moisture on the bats. Wouldn't normally have to do it for the wheel, but gives it a bit more grip. So I've got a couple of decent sized bits of clay here. They are about 1800 grams each. Didn't measure them, didn't weigh them exactly, but I split a bit in half and that was about 37, so they're probably a bit under, or a bit over rather, 1800. And get the thump that on. Actually, I'll use my new command. I type, well, if anyone types, help if I put it into the actual message box. Exclamation mark thump. It'll keep a counter for me. And it also sets a stream marker, so I can go back and find exactly when I started throwing each pot. Actually, nice big clay. Oh, that a bit fast. That's quite cool. It's quite a chunk of clay there. Give it in the middle there. Get a bit of that clay almost in my eye there. Right, so I need to go down essentially. Essentially I want this just to be a wide bowl, very wide bowl. So that's the kind of shape I'm going for at the moment. Fairly shallow, but not too shallow, enough that it can actually hold a decent amount of water. really slow it down. I don't know why I'm going so fast. A wheel turning very fast, unnecessarily really. Slow it down while I'm opening it up. Yeah, a bit on the high side, especially when doing such a wide rim. Trying to pull it up, quite easily lose control of it, so better slow down. Take my time. Pretty much getting to the point where I'm not going to get much more height on that rim. Base is big enough, I should be able to shape it into a bowl shaped bottom, or a rounded bottom, because this will be hanging. It won't need to be flat on the bottom. And give it a nice rounded shape. Just round off this rim as well. Very sharp corners and edges. I think I'll leave it at that. It's got enough depth in it that it'll hold quite a lot of water. Get a pigeon in this. And a little garden bird. Yep, I'm going to leave it at that. I need to clear a bit of space to put this down, because as ever I've just kind of dumped things on the side and not giving myself room to put my throws is that thing? My thrown pots. What's that? Just clean my hands off. Excuse me. Get for a drink of water, I think. Sorry about that. Frog in my throat. Right, so I should have enough room now to put a couple of bats on this shelf across from me. Right, get another bat. Try it on. Oh, I do love this. It seems so unexciting. A blue mat is possibly the best pottery tool I own. Right. If there's anyone in the chat that wants to type thump for me. There it is. Thank you so well. Oh my lord. How's it worked? Hey, 2 pots. There's 12 pots. See that? So I took that 1st of Feb date simply because that's how far I could go back and look at my VODs and count them up. I have no idea how many I've thrown since I started streaming. I'll tell you what took the most work out of that command as well. What am I figuring out? It's probably not very interesting to most people, but is to differentiate between 1 pot and 2 pots. Took me probably about half an hour to figure that out, how to do that. When it comes to things like that, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. When it comes to pottery, I'm absolutely not, but that's more in line with the kind of work I actually do. So I'm thinking this is going to be fairly similar to the other one. Keep them. So no, I haven't. I'm thinking probably more likely to be Instagram or something. But at the moment, my record keeping is atrocious. I'm not even updating. So I've got an app that I can track like the stage of which each of my pots is at. I haven't been updating that for probably about 2 weeks. So I've got things in the kiln today that probably aren't even on there yet. It all feels a bit like admin and yeah, I don't know. I just like doing the pottery. I will get around to it, but because it's good to have a record of all these things. And if I do eventually, which I probably will, want to start selling things, then having somewhere where it's all recorded and whatnot, it's going to be a big help, isn't it? Oh dear. What happened there? Here's the problem. I haven't slowed it down. And I let my finger dig into it. That's okay. Right down now. Move that out. Might go a bit wobbly because there's going to be one chunk of clay missing from one area. Just try to press it in. Essentially centre it more like a big flat disc. What was that? Some clay falling. Right, so just keeping an eye on the other one. I feel like this isn't as big of a bit of clay. I probably should have measured them out properly. Hey ho, this one is going to be, I'd say this is going to be the feeder. That's the plan, because that one does have a nice depth to it, so I could make this one a bit shallower. It wouldn't be a problem. Alright, start pulling this rim out of it. Out and up. Definitely seems smaller. This dish, I don't know whether it's just because I've got a thicker base or it is just a small bit of clay. They should have been fairly similar in size. So you just cut down the middle of it. Slow it down a little bit more, I think, as we get wider. Okay, so I think it's actually a similar width now, if a little bit shallower, which again is fine, because this one, well, the shallower one, which it turns out will probably be this one, will be the feeder, the deeper one will be the bath. I quite like the shape of that. I've got time. Time is on my side, but unfortunately, this is all the terracotta clay I've got left. Did not plan this out particularly well. I thought I had more than I did. because I've got a big bag of terracotta clay, but it hasn't been wedged. It's all in clumps, and it's a bit dry in places as well. I think it needs to rehydrate a bit more. I let it dry out as I was reclaiming it. So yeah, I can't use that. I can't switch clays because I'd have to do a deep clean essentially. So I might have to call it a day, I think. Unfortunately, because I would like to go on. I haven't really got anything else to do. The clay is relatively cheap. They come in, I think it's 12.5 kilo bags. And obviously depending on the clay, terracotta is particularly cheap. I think it's about £10 a bag. Earthenware, similar price. Stoneware, the stoneware I get, I think it's about £12 a bag. But you can get much more expensive clays. You get like these Nordic speckled clays for £40 a bag or whatever they are, which do look very nice. I was given a sample a few months ago. I made a mug out of. Actually, I did. Is that mug that I sold? Can't remember. I sold one of them to someone at work. But yeah, generally speaking, the clay I buy is pretty reasonable. So if you think that this is how much did I say? About 16, 1.6 kilos. I get maths 7 or 8 probably of these out of one bag of clay. So yeah, the expense tends to come in at the glazing stage. But yeah, I might grab some more. So I have pots at the clay shop being fired. So I'll have to go again, hopefully next week. They said they shouldn't take too long to be fired. So I'll have to go again in the next, certainly couple of weeks. So I might just pick up some more bags of terracotta, because I do like working with it. It's nice. I like the colour. And it's a bit different, so I've got a white earthenware. Obviously your glazes come out as they expected. Those on a darker clay, you kind of modify them, makes them darker. Which gives a bit, essentially you're getting 2 glazes for the price of one if you use a different clay. Oh, I just realised what I didn't do with the other pot. I didn't wire it off. I definitely want to wire it off. Oh, it's going to be a pain to get off the bat once it's dried. Oh, what's that stuck on? Nothing. It's just stuck on the splash pan. Right. So get this one wired. Bring that one back. And wire this one as well. So I might stream tomorrow, I think. So I've done a kiln firing today, and those pots will be cool enough to open up tomorrow. The pig is in that kiln, so if you're invested in the pig, you'll want to see if he survived the bisque firing. So yeah, I might stream tomorrow morning. I'll have to clean up in here, I think. So I'll do a deep clean, get rid of all of this terracotta that's lining my splash pan. And then I'll start on stoneware again, I think. Well, I've got some earthenware. I've got 3 bags of stoneware, so I'll probably go back to that. But yeah, this is going to take me at least an hour to clean up, and so it's good enough to. I still haven't named him. I'm open to suggestions. And then you've got obvious things: Percy, Pepper. But yeah, I did have put pink underglaze on him. I think it might be a fun surprise to see what he looks like in the morning when I take him out the kiln. I'm hoping he looks as funny as he originally did when I was making him. But yeah, anyway, I'm not going to sit here and clean my equipment on stream because, yes, you will. If you tune in tomorrow, at the very least, even if I don't stream, which I think I will, I'll put up a story or something of the kiln opening. But most likely I'll just live stream it. Because then you get to enjoy the suspense that I get to. I also get when I'm opening it. Right, let's see if anyone's online. Do fine on Saturdays, no one I followed actually comes on. Switch scenes so you don't get blasted by someone else's Twitch chat. Oh, whatever. Okay, so auto plays when I open it up. No one's online. Let's find someone brand new then. Right, what have we got? Unless anyone's got a suggestion. Happy to. Have a look in the makers and crafting section. Because I found a few other potters in this section when I'm not expecting to. That's always good. Not like there's anyone. I'm struggling to be honest. I don't know what any of these people are going to be like. It's a bit risky, isn't it? Riding into someone you don't know. Just go to someone with no visa. I mean, Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it. I don't know. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? At the weekends, everyone I follow is usually streaming during my working hours. but yeah, I think I'll leave it. If you know anyone, you can go find them yourselves. But anyway, thanks for coming in. Again, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow morning, maybe around 10-ish. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.